cold and silent night when the wind scraped against the broken windows of Old Ridgeway School, a place abandoned for 20 years. A young filmmaker named Arhin stepped inside with his camera, ready to uncover the truth behind the whispers. That this school was not empty at all, because people often heard footsteps when no one was there. And lights flickered, even though the building had no power. So Arhin pushed the creaking door open and entered the dark hallway where children once laughed and studied. But now only shadows moved along the cracked walls like living stains, and he felt a strange pull, as if someone unseen was guiding him deeper and deeper into the heart of the building. And the air smelled of dust and something, older something that felt like fear that had been trapped for decades. And while he recorded each corridor, the sound of a school bell suddenly rang out through the darkness, even though there were no students, teachers, or electricity. And Arhin froze as the echoes bounced around him until they faded into a heavy silence, and the silence itself felt alive, as if it was breathing around him. And he whispered a shaky hello, although he knew he should not have spoken, because the moment his voice filled the air, a childlike giggle answered from somewhere far, yet near. And Arhin felt his chest tighten, but curiosity dragged him forward until he reached the old classroom number 9, where the most horrifying tragedy had happened long ago when a fire broke out during a night study session, and several children lost their lives, desperately trying to escape through blocked doors. And now local people believed their spirits still wandered, unable to understand that the school was no longer running, and that no one was coming to save them anymore. And when Arhin stepped into the class, his camera light flickered, and the temperature dropped so fast that his breath became misty clouds, and small desks began to creak as if invisible hands pushed them. And he heard the soft shuffle of little feet circling him, though he saw nothing but trembling shadows. And suddenly, the blackboard scraped loudly with no visible touch, and words slowly formed, saying, "Why did you leave US?" And Arhin stumbled back, realizing the trapped spirits still believed a teacher had abandoned them during the fire, and they were demanding answers from anyone who entered. So he spoke with a shaking voice, saying, "I did not leave you. I am only here to help you find peace." And for a long moment, the air grew painfully still, until the entire room burst with the sound of children crying and desks shaking, and the walls echoing with their grief. And Arhin dropped to his knees, feeling the overwhelming sorrow of spirits who had never understood what happened to them. And he shouted, "You are free now. The fire is gone, the school is empty, and you are no longer trapped." And the crying slowly faded until the room felt warm again, and a soft glow passed by him like small hands brushing his shoulder in gratitude, before disappearing into the ceiling like rising smoke. And the blackboard cleared itself, leaving the classroom silent once more. And when Arhin stepped outside, the morning sun was rising, and the school looked less threatening as if the darkness had finally lifted, and he knew the spirits had finally accepted their truth, letting go of their long night of fear and pain. And as he walked away, he realized he had not just filmed a haunted school, he had freed it